Welcome to the Esports studio from Bristol, Connecticut. I'm Victoria Arlen. After a brief break, Overwatch League is back with week 1 in the books and week 2 starting off with some big surprises. Our very own Tyler Erzberger was there reporting from sunny Los Angeles. Tyler, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Very, very good. Actually, let's start with the power rankings. We've got Philadelphia Fusion at number 5. Tyler, Philly's a city of champions. Is this how they do it in Philly?
If you're a Philadelphia Fusion fan, you hope this is how you do it in Philly. I mean, in Stage 1, Philadelphia was the team that no one could really peg. They were either the best worst team or the worst best team, so people really didn't know where to put them. And then coming to Stage 2, they just looked incredible. 8-0, swept both matches, and were just the best team in Stage 1. So for a team that was kind of in purgatory in Stage 1, looking to find their identity, didn't really know how they were going to do week-on-week basis, this team now is just looking to continue rolling. If they can continue rolling, maybe this team could be a title contender.
What about Seoul Dynasty? There has been no movement from Seoul this week, and they remain at number 4. What do they need to do to move forward?
This team just needs to play up to their potential. I mean, now that the Mercy meta is finally over, this team is in the zone. The Boop got himself the best Lucio in the world. Toby can finally play his hero, and he played it so very well in this week 1 of Stage 2. Seoul Dynasty at number 4, for them, it's not a good thing. They don't want to be number 4. This team wants to be number 1. So while the first week was just, I think, an appetizer for the rest of the league, I think as the weeks move along, this team's just going to keep on going up the rankings.
Now, speaking of rankings, we've got NYXL going from number 1 to number 3. Now, do you think this is a fair ranking?
I mean, it's really hard to call, right? I mean, Arc, one of their best support players, was out due to injury, an arm injury, in week 1 of Stage 2, and we don't really have a timeline of when he's going to return. So with Arc out, they had Mono, their best tank player, their best Winston player, and one of the best Winston players in the world on Lucio duty. And while he was amazing on Lucio and was an excellent player who can flex onto a hero at a whim, apparently, that kind of gave them a hole in the tank lineup. And Janice coming and playing the Winston just didn't have the same impact as Mono. And in a meta where having a strong tank duo and playing around your tanks is so crucial, having Mono not in the tank lineup, it really hurts the team. So while it might seem a little bit harsh to move XL from 1 to 3, even though they still have the best ranking in the league, I think it's just a wait and see. If Arc can come back and Mono can go back in the tank lineup, it's all good. But for right now, I think 3 is a safe place.
Now, the runner-up London Spitfire lost to the number 1 seed Houston Outlaws. Tyler, what does the Spitfire have to do to get to that number 1 spot?
I mean, I say it week in and week out. They just have to be more consistent. And, I mean, for this week, it's pretty easy to rank them. They're the ultimate litmus test in the Overwatch League. They played Houston, lost Houston, so they're below Houston. They played XL, beat XL, so they're above XL. Right now, the Stage 1 champions in number 2 feels like a safe place. And, you know, as long as they can keep being consistent, they can go up the rankings. And number 1, you know, they're the best team in the league when they play at their best. But they're not always at their best.
Speaking of number 1 and consistency, Houston Outlaws have been playing out of their mind. What do they need to do to stay in that top spot?
They just have to keep playing as they do. This team just knows how to play together. They're the closest team in the league. They play like they are friends. They don't play like friends. They are friends. This team is close inside the game and outside the game. And while it's cliche to talk about the friendship, the power of friendship and all that, this team actually exhibits that. They know they stand up for each other when one of them is down. This team has the most sweeps in the league with 5, and the team is just, as you said, on fire. There's no question right now this is the top team in the league after beating London Spitfire in the week 1 of Stage 2. And if they keep doing as they're doing after an 0-2 start, Overwatch League might be seeing green for the rest of this year.
Well, Tyler, thank you so much. You heard it from the best. From everyone here at Esports, thank you so much for joining us.